Crackdown on a for-profit college, and actually all of the for-profit colleges, claims another school yet today. Operators of ITT Educational Services, one of the nation's largest for-profit colleges, is shutting down all of their campuses, including one in our area.
Local 12 troubleshooter Howard Ains says the closing impacts tens of thousands of students nationwide.
Yes, ITT Educational Services is shutting down its more than 130 campuses nationwide immediately. There are about 40,000 ITT students in 38 states, and the shutdown could leave taxpayers on the hook for all the loans taken out by those students. A spokesman with the U.S. Department of Education says current and recent students could seek to have about $500 million in federal loans discharged. Last month, federal education workers banned ITT from enrolling any new students using federal aid, and since 80% of the school's money comes from federal grants and loans, the school's owners say they were forced to shut down. The government's actions come after ITT administrators disclosed the school was no longer in full compliance with national accreditation standards. The school's owners also face a number of federal and state lawsuits and investigations into student recruitment practices and allegedly exaggerated job placement rates. Reaction from students has been quick. Erica Thomas writes on our Facebook page, "I'm still paying off my student loan. I tried to have them release my transcript so I could attend another school, and ITT refused to do so because they said I had an internal hold. The only way I could release my transcript was if I paid $5,000. Charles Riley, a graduate of ITT Norwood, writes his diploma has proven to be worthless, adding, "You now have thousands of people anywhere from $1,000 to $100,000 in debt for a useless piece of paper." Finally, Raz Brook Vaught writes, "I just hope I'm not going to be responsible for my student loan because that's not fair. That's a lot of money and that's messing with my credit." Again, current students and those who withdrew in the past 120 days can ask the Department of Education to forgive their student loans. They can then start over at another school. ITT administrators say students can now access their grades on the school's student website. They can also use that website to get an official transcript and to view a list of schools who have agreed to accept credit transfers from ITT students. Now, while campuses are closing immediately, school administrators say they hope to be able to allow students to complete the rest of the current term online. The government's action is similar to what happened to other for-profit schools, including Brown Mackie. Howard Ain, Local 12 Troubleshooter.
All right, thank you, Howard. And this move also impacts more than 8,000 ITT employees nationwide who are losing their jobs.